Do people ever accuse you of being too intense, even when you're simply being yourself? It's not because you're doing anything wrong, it's because you possess a unique power, one that not everyone understands. You see, chosen ones are not just beings of light and positivity. They carry a darkness within them that's both protective and transformative. In this video, we're diving into the lesser-known side of chosen ones, their dark truth, and why you should never cross them. Chosen ones are revered for their light, their ability to uplift, inspire, and bring a sense of hope and healing to those they encounter. Yet beneath that radiant exterior lies a depth of power that many do not understand, and even fewer dare to speak of. It is this dark power that makes chosen ones formidable, and why those who cross them often find themselves grappling with consequences they never anticipated. This darkness, though misunderstood, is as essential as their light. It is the force that both shields and transforms, a catalyst that demands respect and commands true change. When we think of chosen ones, we often envision beings of pure positivity, calm, compassionate, and endlessly forgiving. But that is only half the story. What people overlook is that this very light comes at a cost. For every ounce of positivity they bring to the world, there is an equal and opposite force within them. The darkness forged through trials, betrayals, and hardships that have shaped their character. It's not a malevolent darkness, but rather a powerful shield and a sword that they wield to protect their purpose and integrity. This is where the duality of chosen ones truly reveals itself, and why understanding it is key to respecting their presence and influence. People often try to manipulate or deceive chosen ones, mistaking their compassion for naivety or weakness. They may think that chosen ones are easy targets, assuming that their light can be dimmed or their purpose diverted. But when crossed, something remarkable happens. The warmth of the chosen one's light is met with a sharp, unyielding coldness. It's as if a switch has been flipped, and the gentle guide transforms into a relentless force of nature, unwilling to tolerate any more falsehoods or betrayal. Let's break this down with an example. Imagine you're dealing with a chosen one, someone who is known for their kindness, their willingness to listen, and their ability to make everyone feel at ease. You might think that if you were to take advantage of this person, perhaps by subtly manipulating them or withholding the truth, you'd get away with it. But what you're not aware of is the cosmic force that surrounds them, an energy that's deeply aligned with truth and balance. Your actions, no matter how cleverly disguised, won't remain hidden for long. The chosen one's dark power, what we can call spiritual clarity, cuts through deception like a blade, exposing the truth and forcing you to confront your own motives. In the moment, you may feel a fleeting sense of triumph, thinking you've managed to outsmart them. But days or weeks later, a series of unexpected events begin to unfold. Suddenly, opportunities you thought were within your grasp slip away. People you trusted turn cold or distant. You find yourself losing control over situations you previously had in the palm of your hand. And it's not just professional or social setbacks. It's as if your very energy is being drained, leaving you depleted and confused. This isn't mere coincidence. It's the chosen one's energy, recalibrating the balance, accelerating karma, and reflecting back to you the darkness you tried to project onto them. Why does this happen? Because chosen ones are connected to a higher purpose, a divine mission that is protected not just by their light, but by the darkness they wield. They are guided by a force that ensures justice and balance. When you attempt to derail a chosen one's purpose, the universe itself responds, not just to protect them, but to force you to see the consequences of your actions. It's like a ripple effect. What you put out into the world in your interactions with a chosen one comes back to you tenfold, often with a swiftness and intensity that can leave you reeling. This brings us to an essential understanding of the darkness within chosen ones. It's not about vengeance or punishment. It's about transformation. The dark power they possess is like a mirror. When you engage with a chosen one from a place of deception or malice, that energy is reflected back to you, not to hurt you, but to reveal your own shadows. You see, chosen ones act as natural mirrors, amplifying what's hidden beneath the surface. When someone betrays them or tries to manipulate them, they're not just encountering the chosen one's response, They're confronting their own darkness, magnified and brought into the light. Imagine someone filled with deep-seated envy or resentment deciding to lash out at a chosen one, believing that by diminishing their light, they'll somehow elevate themselves. Maybe they spread rumors, sabotage their efforts, or plant seeds of doubt among mutual acquaintances. Initially, it may seem like their tactics are working, but then something strange starts to happen. Their own social circle, once supportive, begins to fracture. Opportunities dry up, relationships falter. What they thought would lead to the chosen one's downfall instead becomes a catalyst for their own unraveling. It's as if their actions have set off a chain reaction that they can no longer control. This is the power of a chosen one's darkness. It forces people to confront the parts of themselves they've long buried, their insecurities, their fears, their unresolved guilt. And it's not something that chosen ones consciously choose to do. Their energy simply acts as a catalyst, making it impossible for others to hide from the truth. Those who try to deceive or undermine them are often unprepared for the consequences because they've underestimated the chosen one's connection to divine justice. But the darkness within chosen ones isn't only reactive, it's also protective. When someone attempts to drain a chosen one's energy, expecting to feed off their light and vitality, they are met with an unyielding force. Chosen ones are not wells that can be siphoned at will. Their energy is a fortress, fortified by the very darkness that others seek to exploit. When an energy vampire tries to latch onto them, they find themselves inexplicably drained instead. Their own manipulative tactics boomerang, leaving them more vulnerable and depleted than before. Think of it like this. A person skilled in manipulation tries to create drama around a chosen one, believing they can stir up conflict and then feed off the negative energy it generates. They approach the chosen one with false pretenses, using feigned concern or friendship as a cloak for their true intentions. But as they draw closer, expecting to sink their hooks into the chosen one's energy, they encounter something unexpected, a reversal. Instead of being invigorated by the chosen one's energy, they find themselves becoming more fatigued, their own energy diminishing. This is because chosen one's energy fields are not easily breached. Their darkness acts as a shield, reflecting back any negative energy that others try to impose on them. As the encounter continues, the manipulator's mask begins to slip. Their words, once sharp and cutting, lose their edge. Confusion sets in as they struggle to maintain their composure. The more they try to latch onto the chosen one's energy, the more disoriented they become. It's as if the very life force they sought to steal is being siphoned from them instead, leaving them hollow and empty. This dynamic is why chosen ones are so often misunderstood. People who attempt to cross them believe they're dealing with someone who's vulnerable or easy to manipulate. They fail to see the dark power that lies beneath the surface, a power that not only protects but also exposes. The chosen one's darkness acts as a mirror, reflecting back the emptiness or deceit others carry within them. It reveals the truths people have long avoided, forcing them to confront their own inner shadows. This brings us to another aspect of the chosen one's darkness, their ability to sever ties with a ruthless clarity. When someone betrays a chosen one or oversteps their boundaries, the severance is immediate. There's no drawn-out process, no second chances. It's as if a guillotine falls between them and the offending party. This finality can be shocking, especially for those who are used to exploiting the chosen one's kindness or tolerance. One day, they are in the chosen one's life, basking in their light. The next, they find themselves completely cut off, blocked, deleted, erased, as if they never existed. The impact of this severance is devastating for the one on the receiving end. They replay every interaction, every conversation, trying to understand where they went wrong. But the chosen one offers no explanation, no justification. Their decision is final, and those who have been cut off are left to confront the wreckage of their own actions. The betrayals that once seemed insignificant now loom large in their memory, as they realize the full extent of what they've lost. This ability to sever ties isn't about cruelty or a lack of empathy. It's about self-preservation. Chosen ones understand that their light must be protected at all costs, and when someone crosses a boundary, that bond must be severed completely. It's a declaration that they will not be bound by those who seek to undermine their strength or purpose. In the end, the dark power of chosen ones is a force of nature. It transforms, it protects, and it demands respect. It's the force that compels people to see through their own illusions, the sword that strikes down deceit, and the mirror that reflects the hidden darkness within others. When you cross a chosen one, you're not just dealing with their conscious mind, you're engaging with an energy that is deeply aligned with divine truth. This darkness isn't something to fear, it's something to honor, because it's what makes chosen ones truly complete, truly powerful, and utterly unstoppable.